Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, we're actually going to be testing out some new screen recording software. Um, so right now, we're actually at level 28, checking out with Chop, getting some candies towards him, all cool. But the big thing is that Pokemon Go Gen 2 has indeed dropped. So first of all, there's style now instead of where customizations used to be. So now you can go ahead and style your character. You can go through different options now for each article of clothing. You can go ahead and click on different things. You can also go ahead and click on the face icon, and that gets you to your hair, your eyes, and your skin color. Also, you can do gender, etc. So like, let's say I wanted to change up my hair. I could do something, something like blonde, but brown is more my color. You could do other colors as well. I think they have some stuff like blue and purple and red and whatnot. So very interesting kinds of things. It's definitely interesting. Uh, and then you can also buy new things. Like right now, it's not really loading up, but you can see you can buy some new options with Pokecoins for all sorts of different things. I think this is like hats. Like right now, you can also have things like not wearing a hat, which is cool because like right now I might be wearing a hat, but most of the times I'm not usually. And then there's also apparently unlockables, where you can wear your standard issued Pokemon stuff. Like right now I'm still sticking with my standard gear for the most part. Everything's still got a little bit of yellow tint. The only thing I have changed, I think, is my backpack. I think it used to be yellow, but now it's black. Because my favorite color is actually black. So getting a little blacked out. I might tweak this more as I go along. You can also do your socks. These socks are more like the athletic compression kinds, more like leggings almost. And then you can also do feet. You could do feet, so shoes or no shoes actually. There's not like flip flops or boots or anything like that, but that's probably going to come out. Then you can also go to gloves, and that kind of really it doesn't change much. It just kind of changes like the back color, like over here, which really shows up when you're walking in game. So I'm going to keep that yellow because Team Instinct. Um, but yeah, I'm just kind of testing out this new screen recording software here. It's definitely interesting. I'm trying to load up. I am in the car right now, but or during the time that I'm recording the screen, I was in the car, and it wasn't really loading up any new Pokemon. But I had seen some new Pokemon, like at a stop sign or wherever we were at, like a red light. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff here. Pretty interesting. Alright, so we are indeed home at this point in the. Like I said, I am kind of going through this and doing new things with the uh, screen recording software. So, as you can see here, Gen 2 has officially dropped tons of silhouettes, tons of brand new Pokemon added to the game. Like that right there was, I believe, Sentret. Um, so, that's very cool. Uh, so, and if you look at your Pokedex, it's actually 5 across now instead of where it used to be 3 across, which is good because now it won't take as much time to scroll through get to Gen 2. And as you can see in my nearby slash sightings, there's tons of just silhouettes, which is great. At this moment in time in the recording of this video, I'm slowly heading into where my neighborhood, etc. Um, and here they are, brand new Pokemon. I think, yep, I'm gonna go ahead, go for it, go for Hoot at this point. Hoot was actually one of the new Pokemon. Like this, is actually my first encounter of a Gen 2 Pokemon, and the new capture screen where you can go right into your Pokeballs and into your berries, including a Pineapple berry which I gotten from somewhere. So I'm going go ahead, chuck a raspberry, chuck a Pokeball at it, curveball throw. It's really, I think they've kind of changed maybe something with the Pokeball animation as well. So really cool, nice and easy. 3 brand new Pokemon added to the Pokedex, and they've also added first throw, which is a really nice feature as well. So you get some extra XP there. Hoot registered to the Pokedex, looking pretty cool there. Not gonna lie. It looks pretty massive when it pops up on screen as well. Pretty decent moveset, I guess, I suppose. They've also added in genders. Whoa, and look at here. A couple Sentret and Spinarak as well. And I believe at this point in the video, yeah, right now I'm doing a little 3-point turn, backing up into the space. And at this point, I think I'm just about parked, and I actually hand my phone over to my grandma. So this next catch is not me, it's actually my grandma, which is kind of interesting, and you'll see kind of the difference here. Yeah, so I'm just kind of checking out Sentret. I never realized before that it has like little wing spaces. Yeah, there goes my grandma, just whoo, off to the right, oh, off to the left. Yeah, it's just not looking good, just wasting Pokeballs. So at this point, look at that. Didn't even get to the Pokemon. Yep, there we go. There's me. I'm missing the Sentret too. You can tell it's me because I'm using curveballs. Okay, third time's charm. There we go. New Pokemon. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3. Third Pokemon added, or actually second Pokemon, but on the third try. So new Pokemon added to the Pokemon, to the Pokedex. Sentret. I believe there was another Sentret. It must have despawned at this point. And so I go ahead, go for the Spinarak. I believe Grandma used the first ball. We'll see right here. If it's curveball, it's me. If it's not, it's Grandma. Maybe this is me, because I'm using a raspberry. No, that's Grandma. Yep. Off to the right. Have I grabbed? Nope. Another one? Nope. I think at this point I do grab it from her, just because I don't want it to run away. Oh, maybe not. Nope. That was Grandma. Does it catch? 1, 2, 3. It did catch. Grandma had registered a new Pokemon to my Pokedex. It's pretty cool. Wasted a couple Pokeballs there as well, but it's all cool. We got the Spinarak, got the new Pokemon. Good things are happening. Alright, so at this point now, I have actually left my neighborhood, started my adventure, and I'm just recording the first capture. Whoa, look at that Ladybug go. That's the new animation for in-game fighting for new Pokemon. At this point, I'm just screen capturing the first catch of any new Pokemon that I've encountered, or first attempted catch, I believe, because I think one of them may have ran away. But easy catch, first throw, and the Pineapple Berry actually doubles it. At first it just says 5, but when it actually registers in later, you'll see it does pop up to 6. So it's a little glitch there, but that's probably going to be fixed in the next minor text fixes. So there we go. Ladybug added, really low CP, but it's a very common Pokemon that I'll find out later. But that's the first one, so super hyped about it. Alright, so at this point, it's actually, now I'm at a new Pokestop, and a Teddiursa has appeared. Teddiursa I thought would have been like a rare Pokemon, because Ursaring is supposed to be really good. Kind of like Rhyhorn Rhydon, I guess, as a comparison. So I'm not messing around, even though it is just green, ring with just a Great Ball, raspberries, Great Balls, pretty much any new Pokemon, going right for it. Easy catch actually, just 1 ball, 3 bounces, love it, it's beautiful. Brand new Pokemon added to the Pokedex, Teddiursa. Takes 50 candies to evolve into an Ursaring, and you can see actually right there the Ursaring little silhouette for the evolution. So pretty cool, and of course spinning the Pokestop as well. Don't want to miss out on any of those new evolution items. Alright, so we are now at a gym. Gonna go ahead and probably pop in a new Pokemon, just to show that Gen 2 is out, just in case people don't realize it yet. Probably already do, but we did encounter Murkrow. Now these things actually become like a pain in the butt, especially because they do actually get pretty high up there in CP, or not high up there, but they become like the new like hard to catch Pokemon. and they do kind of like a mocking little animation, like when they're trying to fight. Uh, so right there was actually a pretty good throw. Um, it wasn't like nice or great or anything, but pretty good. One, two, three. So yeah, and this is the first look at the new Dark type Pokemon like animation, which I think is really cool. To be honest, I love what they did with it. It's all kind of dark and mysterious. Really cool. Um, and then yeah, Dark type Pokemon are in the game now, so a new badge to be earned as well. Alright, so we've actually encountered a Chinchou now. Just kind of random, and you see now how it's kind of like off to the left, and it moves like back to center, and then like it will actually move off to the right as well. Just these new little animations and whatnot makes it just a little harder, makes it a little more interesting to catch these new Pokemon. I'm not sure if they've added it into like the Gen 1 Pokemon when you try to catch those. To be fair, I haven't even tried to catch a Gen 1 Pokemon since Gen 2 has come out. But Chinchou has been added. That water electric mix was always really cool in the gold and silver and beyond. But yeah, Chinchou has been added to the Pokedex. Takes 50 candies to evolve, so it'll be a bit of a grind. But I live in Florida, so there's tons of water, so good thing about that. Alright, so now we have actually encountered a Yanma. I actually had to run to this because it had appeared like way off in the distance. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if it's even going to be here. And then that animation for Yanma is kind of like a Zubat almost, but just more pronounced. And then yeah, that little head tilts and whatnot. But I'm pretty sure this was an easy capture. Did not mess around. Ultra Ball, Raspberry, Curveball. Yep, 3 rolls. We got them. But that animation that both Yanma and Ladybug have is really cool, where it like zigs and zags across the screen. Really liking what they've done with these new Gen 2 Pokemon. Not gonna lie. Alright, so right here we actually had cut across a parking lot, and it wasn't on my sightings or anything, but a random Sudowoodo appeared, and I freaked out. I stopped in the middle of a parking lot. A car almost hit me. Not gonna lie. At some point, I was literally freaking out about this. It was great. Terrible. Don't stop in the middle of a parking lot. But it was great. Sudowoodo actually ended up being really hard to catch. It does this little spinning jig thing, which is quite cool. But it was a bear and a half to try and catch this Sudowoodo. So trying to go with the curveballs and ultra balls, and 1, 2 rolls, 3. No, pops out again. I'm considering what else can I do. Panap? No, that doesn't slow it down. That's the Nabberry. Don't have one of those yet. So raspberries and curveballs at this point. Just trying to get Sudowoodo to just stay in the Ultra Ball. Some people would switch like over to a Great Ball because like some people do think that Great Balls are better than Ultra Balls, even though that's technically wrong. Somehow it just ends up being correct, even though it's wrong. Like statistically, it's really weird. But Ultra Balls do have the best chance of catching, but it's just being such a troublemaker, just using up all the raspberries, all the Ultra Balls. But to be fair, I had saved up a lot of Ultra Balls, Great Balls, and Raspberries, just in case Gen 2 dropped. Because with, we've been expecting Gen 2 since they put in the eggs. So I started saving up everything back then. And so now it's just great timing because I actually had all these things prepared. So another Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we got it. So I think I actually like fist pumped like in the middle of the parking lot. Like I freaked out because it was such a bear to try and catch this Pokemon. But I did finally register to the Pokedex, and now we have a Sudowoodo. I'm thinking it's probably a rare Pokemon as well. So at this point, we're actually heading up to a Pokestop, and But at first, we do have a 2K egg opening, and I'm not sure if it's a new 2K or old 2K, but it's 2K egg, it's a Zubat. I mean, we do now have the option to fully evolve it into Crobat, which is pretty darn cool. And then I'm getting closer because there was actually a Slugma silhouette, but it disappeared, as you can see on my sightings nearby. But you do have 90 seconds to still try and find it. So I'm there. I'm like, no, did I run out of 90 seconds? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Boom, Slugma. Now I'm thinking this is a fire type. It's gotta be rare. But it turns out these are more like Ponyta rare, not like Charmander rare. Um, this is when I'm doing this right now. It's been a full 24-hour period. Yeah, I've already gone out and actually recorded another episode. Um, but yeah, Slugma has been captured. First throw, so extra points, and yeah, pretty cool stuff. New fire type Pokemon. Takes 50 candies to evolve. Cool. Alright, so we do have another 2K egg opening. What's it gonna be? Is it a new one? Is it an old one? We don't know. It's a Remoraid. What? Okay, so apparently Remoraid is in 2K eggs. So easy new Pokemon added to the Pokedex. Remoraid evolves into Octillery. I don't know how that happens, but it's a new Pokemon, so it's great. Easy new Pokemon. Alright, so we do have a few more eggs opening. This one's a 5K egg. So now we have been confirmed 5Ks are both 2K, 5K, 10K are both new Pokemon, new Gen 2 Pokemon, and old Gen 2 Pokemon, and regular Gen 1 Pokemon. So it's literally Russian roulette. Yo, Phanpy. That's great. I haven't seen one of those in the wild. So really cool. New Pokemon added to the Pokedex, and it takes 50 Phanpy candies to evolve into a Donphan. And then I believe there is one more. Yep, one more 5K egg. What's it gonna be? The hype is now real again for opening eggs. It's a tentacle. Meh, not that great. But new Pokemon are great. Alright, so at this point we're walking up to this lure. We've actually tracked down a Hoppip. It hasn't appeared on screen yet, but we do get another new egg from it, so that's always cool. Ah, Hoppip. Here we go. I had never actually realized that it's little leaves or propellers. I never knew that before. Um, so that's really cool. 1, 2, 3 rolls. Easy Pokemon. Easy Pokemon. I haven't seen too many Hoppip, by the way, either. So this might be like a Bellsprout thing where at first you never find them, and then after you get Victreebel, they're everywhere. Hopefully that's not the case though. But Hoppip has been added to the Pokedex, so cool stuff. Alright, so we do have another 2K egg opening. I'm not sure what it's gonna be because now it's literally anything goes with these eggs. It's a Charmander. Cool, that means I can actually power up Zippo a little bit more. That's always cool. And then there's Ladybug, but yeah. Alright, so now we are in another. I think this is actually the adjacent parking lot to the Sudowoodo, actually. But we do have a Corsola, which is really cool. Lachlan, another YouTuber, had thought that Corsola would be region specific to Australia, but as it turns out, I don't think there really are any region specific Pokemon in Gen 2. Um, that's a little cool animation there with the little twirl there. I like it. Unfortunately, it did knock away an Ultra Ball, but got it with the second one. Pretty easy catch. Yeah, pretty cool stuff having a Corsola added to the squad, especially because I was actually thinking Lachlan would be right and that there would be region specific Pokemon. But I'm glad he's wrong. Right, so now we do have a Natu, and I'm trying to use raspberries. and that's the new thing with these new little mini buttons, is sometimes it's hard to actually tap on the screen sometimes. So go ahead, Raspberry, Great Ball this, because any new capture potentially is a Pokemon that just runs away, and I still haven't figured out yet what's rare, what's not rare, and like some things are still like, I'm not sure if you're rare or not. But we have added Natu to the Pokedex. It takes, I think, about 50 Natu candies to get a Xatu, and it's probably going to be about the same range as a Spearow Fearow as far as CP goes. Maybe a little better, but probably not great, though, unfortunately. Alright, so we do have some more eggs to open up now. Some 5K eggs. I'm not. These are now once again exciting, or not so much. It's an Ekans. I mean, what are you gonna do with an Ekans? I mean, I have our box already. So what's this next one though? Like, you really have no idea with these new ones, because not only have all the eggs shuffled, it's a Vulpix. Not only have all the 5K eggs, 2K, and 10K eggs shuffled, like right before this. Ooh, a 10K egg. This is actually very exciting, because this has really good potential. But it's a Chansey. I do actually need Chansey candies to get to a Blissey, because that actually takes 50. I kind of just scrolled over that real quick, but it actually takes 50 candies to get to a Blissey. And then a Rhyhorn, which means I can actually power up my Rhydon a little bit more, which is pretty cool. So that's always a good thing. But yeah, it's going to be these new eggs are definitely very exciting, and I have some new eggs to put into incubators as well, though I am kind of running out on incubators, unfortunately. Alright, so probably the most exciting one for me, at least, or maybe not the most exciting, but an exciting one for me, was this Sunkern, because if you've watched me on Snapchat, or if you've seen some of the, I think I mentioned it in one of my car videos, is that I have one of those little things on my dashboard, and it's actually a Sunkern, or we named it Sunkern because it actually does look quite a bit like this. So, very excited about adding Sunkern on day 1 of Gen 2 drop. Takes 50 candies and a Sunstone to evolve, though. So, yeah, but we do have another new Pokemon added to the Pokedex, which. Alright, so that was my attempt at doing some new screen recording software, and trying to put this together with some split screen and some other stuff on my video editing software, and I'm not sure how much I like it. It's been a bear and a half, and that's partially because I did this at night, and so I wasn't able to actually record on my camera, because my camera is actually terrible at night. I figured out they're not terrible, but it's not great. Um, but if you have actually liked this episode, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And on this one, if you do like this new split screen recording stuff, please leave a comment below. I do read them, and I try to respond whenever someone does comment. So yeah, if you're liking this, please let me know, and I'll definitely either feature it more, or maybe completely just make a lot of these, like whenever I find a new Pokemon, just screen record it and add it in, instead of needing to flip my camera around like I have been. So yeah, go ahead and leave that comment if you are enjoying the new split screen recording software. And as always, God bless, have a great day, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.